Hi guys, Frog over here. And so today is a Frog Friday. So every Friday is going to be a Frog Friday. So hopefully I will be able to do it because sometimes if we're out or someplace on Fridays, I'm going to not be able to. But anyway, so today's Frog Friday frog is the wood frog. So I just randomly picked these, but the wood frog, so the scientific name is Rana sylvetica, and it can grow to be 1 3/8 or inches, or 3 1/4 inches to 3 1/4 inches. So it can be about this big, this wide. So one of the reasons I picked this is because so these actually they go out in February and stuff. So if I think we have some outside croaking, but you might hear some too. So anyway, these are the pictures. So here's one, and there's another one, and there's one. And then anyway, so they have. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, the appearance, the range and habitat, and the behavior and the voice. So this is, just so you know, the book I'm going to be using for the frogs is The Frogs and Toads in North America. It's awesome. It has a CD with all the calls in it. So there's 100 of them, which is crazy. Once I run out, I might do some more. But anyway, so although showing a marked preference for woodland habits over most of its range, the wood frog is found farther north than any other member of its family, all the way to treeless, marshy areas and taiga and tundra settings. They are the only North American amphibian species found north of the Arctic Circle, and they possess cryoprotected chemicals that protect them from freezing to death. Wood frogs breed shortly after the snow melts, and their duck-like cackling calls betray their whereabouts in shallow breeding pools. Okay, so, and also, wood frogs, they can actually freeze over if they're up, in Alaska or somewhere really cold, and they literally, ice forms on top of them, and then in the summer, it melts off, and they're fine. So that was just a little couple facts. And then the appearance. So the wood frog ranges in color from brown or pinkish brown to copper or tan. There's a prominent dark mass that begins thinly at the nose and then widens as it runs through each eye and extends to exclude the eardrums. The mass may, however, be hard to see on the dark-colored individuals. And dorsolateral folds are prominent, and the groin may have a yellow cast like this. See right here, it shows a little picture. Anyway, so, and then the range of habitat ranges from Georgia to Colorado and northward to Labrador, the Yukon, and Alaska. Southern populations are generally restricted to moist woodlands in mountainous or hilly regions. In northern areas, wood frogs also frequent woodland habitats, but may be found in marshy areas and wet meadows. So, really quickly before I do the two last ones, so we had a little thing today. So my mom's friend, she was asking about, so she was saying she found tadpole eggs in her pool. They're the size of a nickel each, and so they were thinking it would be either a bronze frog or a bullfrog, and I said it's probably not a bullfrog because bullfrogs aren't out this time. But so I thought there was no such thing as a bullfrog, or brown frog, sorry. But stupid old me, I forgot that it was a subspecies of the green frog. So I have a picture of the brown frog. So, anyway, and let's get back to the wood frog. So, anyway, so the behavior. Wood frogs are among the first of the spring breeders and may be heard as early as February in southern parts of their range. Indeed, males may start calling as soon as the ice begins to melt. They typically breed in temporary vernal pools that lack predatory fish. The breeding season is brief, usually lasting a few days to a week. Mates are obtained by what has been termed scramble competition. Each male continuously swims around, calling or not, and attempts to mate with other frogs he encounters. If a receptive female is found, the male claps her firmly to discourage other males from grabbing hold. So even so, females often become ensnagged by 2 or more males, and then we have page. Okay, so it's like this. This is the picture. So there's multiple ones. And then, wood frogs typically lay their eggs communally to create large, like intermingled masses in one or a few parts of the pond. So like there's a big glob of them. Anyway, so the call is a relatively soft duck-like cackling, sometimes given in a rolling series. But anyway, so I also, really quickly before I end, I also have a Quizlet that has all the frogs that I'm going to be doing for Frog Fridays and that I have done. So this is the first one, and I'm going to add some more, so the link for it is down in the description. Okay, that's all. Bye, guys. Make sure